flying this aircraft in Mississippi in Tupelo for the last 3 to 4 hours and has been threatening to crash this aircraft into the local Walmart. My colleague Foreign Affairs Editor Geeta Mohan is on the phone line with me right now. Geeta, give us more details about what's happening.
Well, at the moment, the scare continues. Follow me. This is one of the most scary scenarios where a pilot now is threatening to crash into Walmart. And what we're given to understand is that police authorities have asked all citizens to remain indoors and stay away from any area that they consider danger zone. So citizens have moved into their residences. Areas around Walmart certainly cleared, but also other areas where he could crash into have also been cleared. So a very scary scenario there. Governor Tate Reeves also has taken to Twitter saying that state law enforcement and emergency managers are closely tracking this dangerous situation, and all citizens should be on alert and aware of updates from the police department, the Tupelo Police Department. So everybody right now is trying to just contain what could be one of the most scariest scenarios of a plane being hijacked, I'd say in many ways than one, because he's not on the track that he should be, and threatening to crash. So yes, brings a lot of questions over here, and there would certainly be investigations that would be carried out on what really happened, how did this breach take place, was the pilot in the right state of mind before flying the plane. Remember, this is not the first case. We've seen similar incidents in the past as well, where the pilots crashed, and then later it was learned that the pilot was suffering from mental problems. So mental health issues certainly would be an area that the authorities would be looking into. But for now, it is a live situation. It has not been contained. It started at around 5 a.m. their time, which is early evening in India, and continues to be a huge scare. And the police authorities over there trying to see how they can contain the situation and get the pilot to land.
Right, Geeta, any further details about who this man is and where did he steal this aircraft from?
Well, as of now, the details that we are seeing in terms of the reports, there aren't much details that are coming out in terms of the identity of the pilot. But we will have to wait for a while, because it is only a matter of time to see the records of the King. It's possibly a King Air type airplane is what the Tupelo Police Department is saying. And the pilot has indeed made contact, but has not divulged details. So, or maybe the authorities do know his identity, but they have not divulged the identity and details of the pilot as of now. So we do not have details of the identity of the pilot, but a situation that is ongoing, is live, and all emergency services are on alert and have been pressed into action, Pauline.
Right. You're saying so the authorities are, of course, talking to this pilot at the moment, Geeta?
Well, the state police, the Tupelo Police Department statement clearly says that he himself established contact with the tower, with E911, which is an emergency service, and made that threatening call, saying that he intentionally is going to crash into Walmart on the West Main. So that contact was established when he contacted to threaten, to tell them what his intentions are. But beyond that, in terms of connecting with him to diffuse this entire matter, the tension, and get him to land, that there are no details on whether if they are in touch with him and are engaging him at this point in time or not. Of course, it has been a few hours. So, Paulami, we know that when such a situation arises, they actually have a team that comes in and swiftly takes over in handling and getting hijackers to not carry out their action if they have threatened and have not carried out the threat. So at this point in time, we do not know whether the team is in place and they're engaging the pilot. But because it's been a few hours now, it certainly is a scare and a concern. And all emergency services, when we say, it just means in case should he actually decide to crash into something, they should have ambulances and all such other services in place should there be any injuries, given the fact that the area already has been evacuated and cordoned off. But again, engaging the pilot in listening to the authorities to really make a safe landing is something the details of which are not known yet.
Okay, Geeta Mohan there tracking all those developments. This is of course a live situation, continues to be very, very dangerous and of course scary.